Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a super simple mob switch from Minecraft 1.17. The item list is in the description below and also over here too, so you can easily see it. So here's the first lot of items, and then also here's the second lot of items. Now any spawn eggs that you see represents a mob. So this is a zombie spawn egg, so that represents a zombie. And you can also use potatoes as well instead of these carrots if you can't get carrots. This mob switch is expandable, easy to build and also safe, as I know that some mob switches can be kind of dangerous with all the shulkers and also withers as well. This one also doesn't take up many resources whatsoever. You can also add additional villager breeders if you need it to be much faster, or you can increase the amount of zombie villagers inside the chamber if you're on a server or something like that. Now when building this, it does help to be near a village, so then you can get villagers quite easily. Now it also helps to build this far away from your spawn or far away from any farms, and this is because you might have like mob farms, creeper farms, all that sort of stuff, and this can affect the rates of those, which is kind of a problem in a way, so building this far away can actually help with that. Now I'm going to start off this tutorial over here, and we're going to be building an infinite water source. A bit like this, and this will mean that we can get an infinite supply of water quite easily. Then we're going to go over here, like this, and over here I've just marked out 2 blocks here. There's 9 blocks between these two, and this one here represents 1 villager breeder, and this one here represents a second villager breeder. So on this side over here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, and we're going to put a slab on top of here. Now we're also going to do this on the other side too, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a slab on top. Now go out 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Put a full block over here, then some dirt on this side. And you should have 4 blocks here and 4 blocks here. Now also we're going to go over here and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're also going to do the same on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can also go down here and break some of these dirt blocks here, as you don't need them anymore. Now we're going to go around to one of the sides, it doesn't matter which one, and we're going to place some scaffolding up here, and this will just make it easier to get up, because you're going to need a few resources for this next part. So now place a water source in each one of these slabs here, and then a composter on top like this, and also a composter here, a jack-o'-lantern on here, and a jack-o'-lantern here. Now next you're going to start filling in this villager breeder. Now each module will look like a square. Now also start filling it in with your hoe and just hoeing all the land. This will ensure that the villagers can plant their crops inside the land. Now next we're going to need our building blocks. Now start placing it in these building blocks and place them all around these villager breeders. Now go to this side of your farm here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then some glass and 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Now leave a gap here and place some building blocks here, some glass here as well, and then do this on the other side. So go over here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, some glass here, and also over here too. Now you're also going to fill in this side here, so fill it in with some building blocks, and just fill it in with glass, and fill in this whole area. Now next we're going to go round to this side here, and we're going to get a trapdoor here, a building block over here, and then a full block here. Put a trapdoor over here, then put a bed on top of here, and then a bed here, and then also a bed on this side here as well. And you can also place a bed here as well. And you should have 4 beds over here. Now you can break this block over here and place some blocks here and here on this side, and some glass blocks on top of here. Place a full block here, and then place some full blocks on top of here and also here too. Now from the edge over here, place a temporary block here, a glass block here, you can break this block here, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. so you should have a line of glass. Then get a dirt block and go under here, a full block here, and then go across here like this. And this should also be 5 across. Then place some full blocks under here too. And over here you're going to put some slabs. Then place some slabs over here on top of here. Now go under here and place a water source over here like this. And then a water source here like that. Now the water will be pouring out of here, but that doesn't matter for now. Now get some dirt blocks and just place it here. We're going to block this up so that it just doesn't make a mess everywhere. Now I'm going to go on to the other side. So place a trapdoor here, a dirt block here, a full block over here, a trapdoor over here, and then some beds here. You need 4 of them. And we'll place one on the end here like this. Now place a glass block down here and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Place a temporary block here and then a full block over here, and then we're going to go across here like this, and also over here as well. Then place some full blocks down here and across here. Then place a temporary block over here and a full block here, and also over here, then here and up here. Then some glass over here. Place some slabs over here like this, just to fill it in, and then some slabs down here too. You can break this block over here. Now place some blocks up here and also some glass here as well. Now also go down here and place 2 water sources here. Next you'll be going over here and placing some full blocks here, a glass block over here, some cobblestone walls, so you need 3 of them just like this. Your slabs over here like this, then go underneath here and some full blocks down here, and we're going to go down here until there's a 1 block gap here, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. So over here you'll be able to see there's 4 full blocks and 5 going across like this. Then get your sign and place a sign over here, then a sign here like this. Then get a trapdoor and place it here and also over here too. Place some glass here, and then go round onto this end here, and then some glass up here. Shift click here again and place some glass. Then get a full block and place it over here. Get a water source and place it inside here like this. Now on top of this section here you're going to be placing a slab and a glass block over here, and place a slab here and here, then some glass here and here and here. Then place a slab on top of here, so you're going to have to go down into this area and just place a slab like this. Then go here and place some slabs in here, so you'll have this sort of section here where the villagers can be stored. Next you'll be getting your sign. Now place a sign here, put a water source over here, then walk over here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this will help you mark it out. And then put a sign over here, put some glass blocks here, here and here. Leave this area blank, or just put some dirt here, and then some glass here. Now put a water source over here, a sign here, some glass here and here, here and also over here as well. Then a water source over here. Put some glass around here, a sign up here. Now we're near the top, so what we can do is we can place some glass here, here and here and here like this, a dirt block here and a glass block over here like this. Now from over here you're going to get your glass and place a block here, then a block over here, then you'll put a dirt block here, glass here and also over here. You can break this dirt block and put some glass down. Now get inside and place some glass here, then place a trapdoor over here, a water source here, and this water source won't be able to exit out and go everywhere, which is good. Now we can go down like this and get some glass and go downwards. Now we're going to put a trapdoor on here, So make sure it's facing on this area here. So there's a gap between this. Now place a glass block on top of here. Now put some glass here and also over here too. Go downwards with the glass and here, and leave a gap round over here. Now you can break this dirt block here and put another one over here, and that will stop the water from going everywhere. Or actually an easier method would be just to put a block here and a rail right here, and that will stop the water from flowing. Now from this side, place a block over here, then get your dirt and stack upwards. Now place some rail over here, and then go 1, 2, then a slab here, and then another 2 over here. And then what you can do is you can get your dropper and place a dropper here, and then a dispenser, then a hopper over here, and some powered rail going across here. Now what you can also do is you can place a block over here, then you can place a dirt block here, and then go across, and then go up like this, so you have this sort of ramp shape, and then go up with the powered rail, and then a block right here, and this will also have some powered rail here. Now we can also get our lever and power this rail here. Next we're going to go from this angle here. Now place a block over here, a dirt block here, a full block here, and then go across here like this. Then go up, a full block over here, and then some full blocks round here like this, and then go round like this. Then place some rail over here and go across like this, and then put a temporary rail and a temporary block here like this, and this will make sure that the rail's facing the right way, which it should be facing into the cactus. Then put one single detector rail over here, a normal rail here, and then some powered rail going across here, and also some normal rail up here. Now make sure it's not facing into this, so what you can do is you can break that and put some rail here, and then put some powered rail here. Now go over here and get your button. Now place a button here, and it has to be a wooden button. Then get a dirt block and place it over here, then a full block over here. Now break this dirt block, a redstone torch down here, some redstone dust here, and then go round here. Now put a dirt block down here, a full block over here, and then some redstone dust here. Now shift click into this. We don't actually have to shift click, but just click into this redstone dust here, a redstone torch over here, and you'll hear this trigger, and that's a good thing. That means this has been powered. Then go under here and place a dirt block here, a slab down here, some sand over here, and a cactus here. Now onto this side, we will put a full block over here, some dirt block here, and a full block here, and also on this side here. You can break this full block and put some more full blocks like this, and a dirt block on top of here, and a full block here. So it should look like this. Then go round here and place a full block over here. Now on the platform here, you're going to put a workbench here. Now I advise using a stone cutter or a brewing stand, depending on what's more convenient for you, as it's easier to trade with the villagers that way. Now go onto this side here and put a dirt block over here, an observer facing upwards like this, a full block here, some redstone dust here, go down and put a piston here, go down here and put an observer facing downwards. Now put a full block over here, then get a fence gate and place it over here, get rid of this temporary block, and put a full block over here. Now you're going to want to put a slab down here like this, and a slab on top of here. Now go around here and place some slabs across here, then get some white carpet, or any carpet will do, and just place it on top of here. Now on this side here, put a glass block here, and an observer facing over here. Then go round here and place 2 dirt blocks here, then go here and place a trapdoor here. You can break these dirt blocks and place some glass on this side here. Then go down here and place a piston over here, a glass block over here, or actually it's easier if you have the glass block here. Then put a full block here and some redstone dust here. Now face into this glass here and place an observer here, then put some slabs across here, and also over here too. Put a dirt block over here and a glass block here, go down and a glass block here, and then just fill this in with glass. Go onto this side, place a temporary block here, and some glass up here and on top of here. Now go round onto this side and place some glass here. Place some glass down here as well. And also just fill this bottom area of glass too. Now put a temporary block here, a glass block over here, and then fill this all in with glass, except from the end one here, which should be a full block. Now go from round here and get a sticky piston and place it here. Put a full block over here, some redstone dust here, and then the block here. Now get a repeater and face it this way, and put it on 2 ticks. Now if you want the counting to be a bit more accurate, you can put a block up here and just get rid of this one. Put some blocks here, and some redstone dust here. Place a dropper in this direction here. Place a chest over here, and that will be your counting system. You can place your counter items inside here. You can also rename them too if you want to. Now fill this dispenser here with 1 minecart, and then fill this dropper with 2 minecarts. And this dropper is located over here if you're wondering. Now on this end over here, get your dirt blocks and place 1 here, and then a lightning rod up here. And then go over to this side here, and place a dirt block here, and then a lightning rod up here. Then get your string and go under here. Now place some string here. Now what my advice would be is to move this observer back, and just place it like this. Then on this cactus, place some string up here, as we don't want it to keep growing. And then place some string here. And you can also move this glass back if you want. It does definitely help moving it back. Next we'll be moving over to here and place a dirt block right here. And this is next to this chest here and next to the block here. Then we'll be placing a full block over here. Then we'll be placing a dirt block here. And then we'll be placing a dropper here, and then a dropper here, and then a dropper up here, and then a dropper facing into this direction here. Place a hopper here and also over here too. Place a dirt block over here, put a slab here, and then get your comparator and place it over here. A full block here and a redstone torch, and then a redstone lamp. Get an observer and face it into these, so that they're able to detect this redstone torch and also this redstone lamp. Now move on to this side and put some rails over here like this. Then put a block into here. Now go onto the side here and place some obsidian like this. Put a dirt block here, some obsidian here, and then go up. A dirt block here and some obsidian across here. And then down here with a dirt block and some obsidian here like this. Now place a dirt block here and fill this in with smooth stone, a bit like this, and then put some stone right here. Now leave this area empty. Now we're going to test the system, so get your dirt block and just drop it down here, and this should go in an infinite loop, a bit like this. Now if you want to stop it, what you can do is you can just break this redstone torch, and the item should be in one of these. Now we'll turn this back on. Now we're going to light the portal, so just flint and steel inside here. Now before we go through this portal, we're going to stand on this redstone lamp like this. And now we're going to go into our F3 menu. Now I'm going to go into a different menu, but it still shows my coordinates. So in the corner right there you can see my coordinates. So I'm at minus 310 and Y 69 and also Z minus 970. What we're going to do is we're going to divide our X by 8 and also our Z by 8. And we don't have to do anything with our Y at all. We can use that if we have some issues with portal linking. Now once you've done your maths, you'll go through here into the nether. And hopefully you don't spawn in this biome. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to break your portal, because this is going to get in the way, and just break it completely. You're going to have to travel to the coordinates that you calculated. So my coordinates are in this direction, so if I go across here, and I should make it to Y to Z 121, which is right here. And then I'm going to go in this direction. No, actually I think it's this direction instead. and we're just going to dig across here until I get to x minus 38, which is right over here. So this is the point where I have to build this nether portal. Now if I want to, I can go down all the way to y69, but I'm not going to do that because I don't really need to. So there's no other nether portals in the area, so this doesn't really matter too much. So I'm going to start by digging out this area just to make a bit of space for this chunk loader. Now when you've cleared out a good space, you're going to put some obsidian like this and this. Place some obsidian like this and also over here, so you can make a nether portal. Now you can light the nether portal. Now to test it out, I'm going to go through, and I should make it back to my chunk loader like this. Then I'm going to go back through, and I make it back to here, which is really good. Then I'm going to dig under here, and also down again. Now make sure to be careful of lava. Now from this end here, we're going to get our droppers. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and for now I'm going to break this portal just for a few seconds, just to place this in. Now place some blocks around here, at the back, and I'm going to relight this portal. Now from this side, get a comparator and face it over here, a full block over here, a redstone torch, and a redstone lamp. Get an observer and face it this way, then face some hoppers into here. Get some rails and place it like this, a block here and a block here, some hopper minecarts like this, and then you've done with your chunk loader. Now I'm going to break some blocks over here so I can get in. Now before we turn on this chunk loader, we're going to want to kind of like cover up all these blocks. So what we can do is we can unlight this portal, cover all of this up, and then light the portal again. Now on the other side, now we can fill this all in, and then go under here and just put a random item inside. So I'm going to put this slab here. Now for now I'm going to have this off. Now also I forgot to add this in, but you need trapdoors on top of here. Now this is really important so that the villagers don't escape or try and get into bed and end up in this water stream here. So just make sure you have those trapdoors in place. So now I just noticed that this rail over here is not powered, so you'll need to put a lever over here. Now I'm going to show you how to transport the villagers. So if you build this near a village, it'll be much easier for me to show you how to get the villagers in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this village here, and we're going to look for a villager. So now there's a villager up here, so I'm going to use my boats and get the villager inside a boat. So this is quite difficult. Now make sure the sheep doesn't get in as well. Now once your village is inside the boat, you can row it all the way to your farm. So now sometimes you'll have stuff like path blocks in the way. Now what you can do in this circumstance is you can break these blocks here and just put some blocks here in place like that. Now here is me moving the villagers. So I'm going to be moving this villager into the villager breeder. Well, first I have to get it there first, really. Now next I'm going to show you how to get your villager inside this pod here. So this is quite simple, but it is a bit time consuming. So what you can do is you can line the boat up so that it's a little bit on this block and also a little bit on this block. So I'm going to put a piston down here and a lever here, like this. And then what I can do is I can place a block here. I can unpower this piston here, break it, and then put a dirt block back here. Put a piston here, and then move it up, and just repeatedly do this until you get to the top up here. Then it should look a little bit like this. So what you can do is you can make a platform here. Now the issue is you can't place blocks under here, so not under here at all. So what we can do is we can just place some blocks around here, and we're just going to make sure that the villager can't actually fall down here. And when I get in, I'm going to rotate in and make my way down here like this. And then we're inside. Now you're going to have to do this with 3 other villagers as well, or as many other villagers you have for your villager breeders. Now here's a short time lapse of me moving the villagers to the villager breeder and also inside the villager breeder too. So here's the first one, and I'm also using the piston technique to move it in again as well. You can also use minecarts as well, that's pretty much just as easy, but this is quite a cheap method as well. You need 2 villagers for each villager breeder. One will be the farmer and one will be a normal villager. Now boats are the easiest method for moving villagers in my opinion. Now try and make sure there's one villager inside each boat, as it makes it easier to move. Now once all your villagers are inside the breeder, what you can do is you can start breaking their boats, like this, and then once one's a farmer, you can trade with it, like this. Now also repeat this on the other side too. Now then, for each pod, you'll need to give a stack of carrots and 16 to these villagers. Now try and make sure that it goes to the farmer, so the farmer can actually plant some crops. It'll still go to the farmer anyway, but it'll just help. Now the next task will be getting our zombie. So this is going to be quite a hard task because we'll have to do it at night and it's quite dangerous at that sort of time. Now before we move the zombie in place, I'm going to get some dirt blocks and I'm just going to make a staircase up here. A bit like this, and we'll just be walking up here and we'll be standing here and the zombie should make it over here. Now also for this, it does help to get rid of this rail. Now at night time you'll need to look around for mobs and you'll need to find a zombie. So this zombie has to be able to pick up loot, so this one can. So if I drop it in the helmet, it'll pick up the helmet. Now I'm not going to give it the sword yet, so now I'm going to go into survival mode and the zombie should chase me. Now I'm going to walk all the way to the farm, or I mean the mobswitch actually. Now as soon as I make it to the mobswitch, I'll need to go up here. The zombie will make his way up here. Then I'll put a minecart over here, like this. Now I have to make sure that the zombie can make its way back up here. There you go. The zombie is in place. Now, it does take a bit of time and it's a little bit difficult. Now I'm going to just push the zombie slightly, like this. Now this part's going to be quite difficult, so I do advise having quite a lot of armor for this bit. You're going to have to push the zombie in place, a bit like this. You'll take a bit of damage, but it's fine. Now I want to be quite accurate with this next step. I'm going to go into F3 and B to get hitboxes up. Now I want to break this like that, so got to be quite careful with this one. And like that. Now the zombie is trapped. Now give the zombie a sword, like this, and then just move out of its distance. Now you can break these scaffolding blocks over here. So now how to use it. So you're going to have to wait for some villagers to make their way up here, so it'll take a little bit of time. Now soon you'll start to get adult villagers inside here. Now it does take a little bit of time for them to make their way up here, but soon they'll make their way up here and into this section here. So that's what's happening right now. So the village is making his way up here, and they'll drop down here. Now what you can do is you can press this button. Now soon, that'll send a minecart across here, and over here. Now you can start trading with this villager, like this. You only have to trade with him once, and then press this button. Now as you can see also, the counter counts 1 over here, and there is 1 zombie villager here. So that's how you know your counter's working. Now soon you'll also get tons of villagers inside here, and soon they'll start to die from entity cramming. Now my advice with this system is to AFK it for a little bit and wait for some villagers to enter into here, and then start trading and converting. Now also this is important, but don't ever send a minecart on its own through this system here, otherwise it'll pick up the zombie, and the zombie will be quite hard to get out of this section here. So really don't do that. Once there's 0 items inside here, you'll have 70 zombified villagers inside this section, and that's when your mobswitch will be finished. So once that's happened, you can turn on your chunk loader, so put the item in the top dropper, and turn it on. And then that's your mobswitch finished. Now if you need help with this system, make sure to join my Discord server, because I'll be able to help you there. And if you want to check out any of my other videos, they're end screens on the sides here. And I'll see you in the next video if you're going to watch any more of my videos, and goodbye.